I'm a yoga teacher and a studio owner here in Washington, D.C. I really love the challenge of being a yoga instructor, of being a yoga student, really. And it's amazing to me to think that not so long ago I had an accident and I thought my career was over. My name is Amy Rizzotto. I was treated and cared for at MedStar Georgetown University Hospital, and my doctor, my surgeon, and his whole entire team restored both my body and my career. It was early evening. I was actually biking to see a client, and a person in their car pulled an illegal U-turn without looking and didn't see me. And I went flying over the handlebars and over the front of his hood and onto the concrete. And I was scooped up and taken to Georgetown, and I could already see that my wrist was at an abnormal angle, bending out to the side rather than up and down, as a wrist is supposed to do. The next day, I went and saw Dr. Kessler, and he took a look at my x-ray and, kind of said, oh, this is a doozy, in this way that was very disarming. When you're so emotionally distressed, it helps to have a doctor who can lighten your load in any little way. Both of the bones broke, the radius and the ulna, and I tore all the ligaments on the outside of my wrist. I was terrified. My work means so much to me, and I was so scared that that was gone. My bones were completely askew, and Dr. Kessler literally put me back together. And when I got out of surgery, he said, "You were trouble." And I was only casted for 4 or 5 days. Then the cast was removed, I was put in a splint, and I was moving again. 1 week after surgery, I had my occupational therapist moving my wrist like this and like this, which at the time was excruciatingly painful, but I knew that movement is medicine. And 6 months to the day after surgery, I was getting into handstands again. I own my own business called MoreFit, which is my nutrition coaching and yoga and various events I do throughout the city. Honestly, I can do anything, and I'm stunned at how well my body has healed. Dr. Kessler showed me the equipment, and I believe he put 9 screws in, as well as a pin into my ulna, and just a very small titanium plate that was T-shaped. And you would never know, I can't feel anything in there. And it's just astounding to me that I don't set off metal detectors. And I was treated almost as if I was a professional athlete, and I'm kind of like a measly yoga teacher here in DC. And I could cry here. I know that I'm very lucky for how well I've recovered, but I also know that it's because I had a great team around me, and I'm very grateful that I can still do what I love to do.